3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to TigerBelly. My name is Bob. We got Coloco, and we got Gilbert, and we got Georgetown in town, and Pink Tick. And welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. I'm feeling really good right now, man.
Why do you feel good?
I don't know, because I put you on that beanbag and I dry humped the fuck out of you, and I took control of you, man.
I let you have control.
No, man, yeah. I fucking nutted almost on your belly, bud.
Well, that's on you.
That's on both of us, man.
No, that's on you.
Well, you were there too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was fighting. I was resisting.
Both of us, right, George? Yeah. You saw it, right? Yep. Yeah, so thank you for that.
Well, thank you for teaching me the
and
lesson.
Can I say that? Ask you a question?
Yep.
How strong am I?
All right, I'm going to put this out there on the record. I will say you are deceiving.
Because you thought I was a fat fuck.
No. I just
Is that what you're saying?
I thought I could manipulate you easier.
Nah, bro.
You have this weird thing with your lower hip that it really penetrates.
Balance, man.
He knows where to place his weight.
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu 101.
Jiu-Jitsu 101, bro.
Wrestling 101.
Wrestling 101, dude. It's called weight distribution.
Yep.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Man.
And you go this way, I go that way, and I take all my fat, I put it to one side.
Yeah.
And I mean, I
you
know
control
how to do
that?
it. I control my fat.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. And then also I've been just tired and lackadaisical lately, man.
Because of
what does that mean?
I'm just generally kind of fatigued and tired, man. Just in general,
like life, career.
Just in general, just mentally, just tired, psychologically tired right now, man.
That's a sign of depression.
Yeah.
You don't have depression.
Yes, I do, dude.
You're smiling. You're smiling.
It's called.
That's
that's
the biggest sign of depression.
You know what that's
smiling.
called? What? Flower shielding.
You said fart first.
No,
then you said flower shielding.
It's called flower shielding. You know that?
I don't know what that means.
It's when you're happy. I mean, you're sad, but then your face looks like it's happy.
Like a lit flower, like a blooming flower.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
It's very sad. And I've been doing it all my life, man.
24/7.
As a baby, like I was smiling and stuff. I really wanted to cut myself with razor blades.
Coming out of the womb.
I was the first emo, dude.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Established.
Yeah. I had like little mascara under my eyes, and I listened to Susie and the Banshees. Back in 1971, you didn't think they were around then?
Out of the womb.
Yeah, wow. They were kids too. Susie and the Banshees. You know what I mean?
Hate Susie and the Banshees.
They're all right.
Yeah.
Die. I was listening to a little GBV earlier. You know what that is?
Nope.
Guided by Voices, bro. You know them?
No.
GBV is a band out of Dayton, Ohio, and they're kind of garage rocky, lo-fi. You know what I mean? It's really good, bro. You know, Kurt Loder from MTV once called the lead singer Robert Pollard from GBV Mozart, bro.
Mozart?
Yeah, because he's so prolific, bro.
I don't know, man.
That's how I am when I'm lackadaisical and tired and desire.
Don't they play like pickup basketball at a particular park
every Saturday?
Every Saturday.
My friend Jensen drove all the way over there to play b-ball with them.
Do you ever play b-ball with them?
I don't know how to play
b-ball. Do you know how to play b-ball?
You have to know.
I've never made a basket in my life.
Have you shot before?
Oh yeah, 1,000.
You haven't made one?
Not one.
I don't know how. Can we play horse then? Or can we do like one-on-one?
That's the one sport I was not made to play.
I always used to say I would never date a guy.
Carpal tunnel syndrome. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have carpal tunnel syndrome.
I always used to say I would never date a guy who didn't know how to shoot a basket.
Well, you said a lot of things like that.
Yeah.
And you're dating
Look, you're dating the one guy who's never made a shot.
Never say never, children. Never say never.
I've never done nothing.
Bobby hit a milestone today.
What did I do?
An important milestone for a 40-year-old. He registered to vote.
What, first time?
Actually, I registered him to vote.
Oh, wow. That's even better.
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
I wanted to vote.
Yeah. I registered him Democrat. So, but he's voting for Trump.
Yeah. I want Trump to win.
You have to defend that statement with all that violence he's causing.
Don't you want Trump to win?
George, as a resident white man?
Let me ask you this. Who do you want to win? Beat in your heart.
In my heart?
Yeah.
I'm still undecided. It's either Bernie or Hillary.
Yeah. How about you, Sweets?
I'm Berner Hill.
You're Berner Hill?
But I'm Bernie, actually.
He's not gonna
I'm
win.
going to vote Bernie in primaries.
Not a chance.
Have you seen his he looks like he's going to die.
Yeah, that's what I was saying is that
He's
Bernie but he looks like he's going to die. He might not die. He could be a Highlander and live forever.
True.
Right? Like Sean Connery. He looked like he was going to die in the Highlander, but he lived forever. He's immortal, right? But the thing is that he looks like he's going to die, and I don't want that.
That's a risk. Yeah.
Yeah, I want my president to be like Obama, like he goes to a different country and
he's cool. People look at him.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I think Hillary can be that, a different version of cool.
Nah.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Her
hip
pussy's
or
like
cool.
sandpaper, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool. Have you seen my pussy? It's sandpaper.
Yeah.
That's
When
cool.
do you think? When do you think realistically the last time Bill and Hill had sex?
Oh, 20 years.
You don't think they had like a
20 years? There's
Yeah,
no.
there's
You
no
don't
way.
think just some a wild hair grows up her ass, and then
20
she
years.
texts Bill like a titty shot, and then once or twice every year they just have really rabid sex.
There's a better chance of me and George fucking than those two fucking. And I'm going to say that's a fact. That's not even a exaggeration, or I'm not even making a joke out of it.
I'm just gonna say on the record though, you
Yeah.
did say you would never in your life have George eat your butt.
Exactly.
Or have
So
them.
that's why they'll never fucking have sex.
Oh wow, that's
That's
sort
how
of-
fucking crazy it is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you think
Shit.
that Bernie and his chick?
He has a chick? I don't
I
even
didn't
know.
know he had a
Yeah.
girl. I thought he was alone.
Is it Skeletor? Who is it? I mean, what like skeletal science? You know what I mean? There's no way he has a girl lady.
No, he doesn't.
No one uglier than
His
that.
wife is in a
Remember
vase in
Carson
ashes.
though?
Candy Carson?
Damn, those teeth though. That
Fuck,
teeth to
bro.
gum ratio
She
is
just
sexy.
has little cute Kirsten Dunst teeth.
Yeah, and like ass cheeks for a face. Other than that, you know what I mean? She's very pretty.
and very intelligent.
She's very intelligent.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my judge. Is that fucking wrong?
No,
You know what,
Can I
Bobby?
say that as an
You
American?
are a grown-ass American who just registered to vote.
you can have
So
an
you
opinion
can
on
have
anyone.
an opinion about this
Yeah.
now.
Because Trump's woman, what's her name?
Melania?
She's sexy.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
Would you fuck her,
Yes.
George? Would you fuck her? Yeah.
I would-
I'm in
would
a
you
relationship.
fuck-
I'm in love.
Okay.
I'm in love. So
Khalyla,
no,
Khalyla died yesterday. Would you fuck her?
it would have to wait 10 years for me to get over her death.
That's
Oh wow,
right.
what?
Thank
That's
you,
how
baby.
I gotta
Yeah,
learn. See,
yeah,
I will
yeah.
say this.
I'd have to
Give me
get-
kisses, baby.
Great answers.
We already did it early, but we did it early.
Yeah, he's gonna wait 10 years.
About 10 years.
He
Yeah,
gave me those
a
little
decade.
side kisses. Like,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all you get. Only half my lip.
But yeah, I would. You know what I mean? 10 years of mourning Khalyla, and then like if she came over naked, and she's like, I would do it just out of charity. But I want to say this though. But would you fuck Carson's wife? Candy Carson. What's this guy's name? Ben Carson's
Would I-
wife.
No.
No. Would you, George? Me either, man. Me either.
I wouldn't fuck none of those motherfuckers. Maybe I would fuck Bernie for sure.
You'd fuck Bill. Of course you'd fuck.
You'd
I'd
fuck
fuck Bill and Hill
That's just
together.
cool. Really?
Whoa,
Yeah,
That's-
I would
yeah.
definitely Bill and Hill together. A dream orgy, and because there's a lot of animosity, I feel like
That would be
I could
the
really,
weirdest thing, Khalyla, because they wouldn't want to touch each other.
I know,
So
but I could
basically, they're just
mediate.
like fucking you manhandling you, but they're not like they're doing some sort of
Yeah.
like.
You're clearly a fetish.
Well, clearly they would both be focused on me and not each other, which would make it a dream orgy for me.
It's a lot of gray hair.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I would fuck the shit out of Bernie. I would not touch Trump. He just
Okay, all jokes aside, you would fuck Bernie
fuck
Sanders.
Bernie
I would.
Sanders.
Oh, absolutely.
That's fucking
I wish
weird.
that's
That's not true.
I would fuck George W. just as a novelty.
okay. It's George W.
That's Judge George W.
I
He
would
was
senior,
president.
was.
senior.
Still president.
In his what is he paralyzed? What has happened? Stroke?
You look more
Did you
like
see him the other day?
you look more like McCain.
Did you
right
see him the
now.
other day? Like he literally was dead. He like it was for the Democrat the Republican debate.
Yeah.
They
GOP.
rolled him out, right?
Yeah.
And they said round of applause, right? And this dead creature. Well, no, I said no. But
He
this is
could
what
be
he
a
did.
president. You can't call
he
him a
didn't
dead.
say anything, right? Or any words. This is what he went. He went "Nah," like that.
That's our former president.
Yeah, and that's our former president.
And I would probably blow him to completion anyways as a goodbye gift.
Oh, my
my
god!
God.
Oh my
Khalyla.
god, Khalyla, that's not true.
I'm sorry. I like strange looking things.
Well, then I'd fuck Barbara Bush then next to.
I would probably fuck Barbara
Yeah.
too.
You blow George H. It's not H. What is it?
He's
George
Senior,
Senior.
yeah.
senior. He's George.
I'll fucking eat Barbara Bush's nasty ass bush. I mean, imagine what her bush looks like.
I don't. I can't.
I
can't
mean,
imagine.
just a mythical forest from a long time ago.
Oh, it's one of those a long time.
Yeah,
ago.
longer time ago for us. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong about that because when we've had to put catheters inside older women's vaginas, it is a task. You
what
really
is it?
have to
Tell me.
really
Tell me.
peel back many folds and years of.
No.
It's true, but you know what? It's
Is there food down there too?
in the crevices.
you know
A pearl? Do you find a pearl down there
Yeah.
at the end?
yeah, mother pearl.
What is
So
it?
what happens? You just peel. You keep peeling back. And
Yeah,
then,
it's just
How many layers?
Even worse.
Is that the
Be
correct
real.
medical
How many
term?
layers?
Peeling back?
It's a lot of
Layers.
years, you know? It's a lot of
What?
years.
So
on
it
that
grows back
vagina.
extra skin?
Wait,
What happened?
as
No,
a
it's
wo-
just you lose the elasticity of the turgor of the skin in the vagina as you would in your forearms
It's
or your
broken.
legs.
It's broken.
It's
then.
not
Yeah.
broken, it's just stretchy. It's elastic.
Oh, so it works still.
Oh yeah, the hole is definitely there if you can, but
But I'd have to lube myself,
yeah.
especially if she was dead.
I'm especially if she was
If
dead.
Barbara Bush was not Barbara Bush, whatever her name is.
Would you fuck? Okay, let's say if it wasn't legal, just out of curiosity. If let's say if it wasn't illegal, would you, to appease your own curiosity, have sex with a corpse?
It would depend. It would be probably only 2 girls in the world,
And who would
they have
they?
to be freshly dead.
Ooh, I'm
Like
I
how-
wanna
Like
guess.
Okay.
Natalie Portman would have to just get hit by a truck right then and there, right? And
And
I'd
then
have
fresh?
to run. I'd have to run, take the blood and stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I would have to take the clothes off, like 3 or 4 times, right?
Yeah.
And then go. I thought she was alive. You know what I mean? I would like claim that I thought she was alive.
Yeah,
I gotta call 911.
Yeah, I gotta call 911. Yeah.
because you don't want rigor mortis to set in.
Oh
Because-
boy.
Jeez. What is
Because
it,
rigor mortis sets
treating
in
dead people
very.
like sushi?
No,
What is this?
Yeah.
rigor mortis sets in quickly. Either you're more
How
likely
long? How long though?
within a day.
Oh, a day.
Or even a few hours. I don't remember when rigor mortis. Even as early as a few hours, I think. So you.
But do I have
be,
20 minutes?
Yes, you have 20 minutes
That's
for
it.
sure.
That's all I need.
Done.
I'm done.
Bobby sold.
Rigor mortis, that'd be one tight pussy.
What?
Yeah,
what?
rigor mortis, one tight pussy, George, but you don't have any. It might be very hard to get in.
Okay, I
Also,
don't even know what we're
when
talking about.
someone dies, they usually
fuck are we talking
they
about?
usually defecate themselves, and if you're not into that, if you're not into scat sex, you might want to wait until they're probably embalmed.
There's a movie called Visitor Q.
Yes.
Right, I showed you that.
When
movie.
in the
Who's-
greenhouse.
Who is the
Yeah,
director
yeah.
or who are the actors?
It's Takashi Miike directed it, and he did Audition and Ichi the Killer.
I love
Ooh, Ichi the
audition.
Killer.
But he did a really weird movie called Visitor Q.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a scene in the movie where this Japanese dude is having sex with a dead girl. And I'm going to tell you right now, the funniest scene you've ever seen. And it's purposely funny. It's not accidentally funny. It really is funny. Because in Japanese, he says, oh my God, it's a miracle of life. She wets herself, you know what I mean? Even though she's dead, right? And so he keeps fucking her. And then he realizes it's shit. And he gets grossed out. It's really funny.
But he does it all in
Yeah.
in like a greenhouse,
He does it in
right?
a greenhouse, yeah.
Yeah, in a greenhouse. So the
Really weird
the
movie.
backdrop is pretty interesting.
The
I'd
Jap-
love to work for Takashi Miike.
What if he made you do a scene like that?
I don't care. It's not real.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a real dead girl.
Bobby, I'm gonna bring a real girl.
I don't care. I mean, if it's all like ILM, let's do it.
Okay.
Green screen.
Okay.
I don't care about that. If it's real, no.
No.
Yeah, because I don't fuck with dead people, bro.
Joe.
Joe, bro.
Call me Joe.
Yeah, Joe, bro. I don't. I refuse. You know what? What we're talking about right now is what do you call it? Sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious.
And wrong.
It's wrong.
And anyone listening right now, I don't know why we started that way.
Yeah.
But I apologize. Number one, do not ever fuck
Who are you
Barbara
apolo-
Bush.
Yeah, don't.
That's number one.
That's number one. Number two, or George Sr. Number two, don't fuck dead people. And you should turn your fucking phone off.
That's
That's
number three.
unprofessional.
Number three.
Number three.
Turn your phone off.
And that don't ever have that happen again, baby.
I'm sorry, it's my sister from the Philippines.
Which one? That's not your real sister, by the way.
Well-
Don't say that. She's adopted.
I know, but that's not real.
She's my sister. She's my sister I grew up with.
Yeah. You can. Well, then he's my brother. Gilbert's my brother, and George is my brother. You can throw around, you know what I mean, words all day long, right?
And why haven't you returned the rental car?
Oh, that's what you're gonna come back at me with?
Yep.
I like that. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
So we rented a car which
Yeah.
for San Jose, and we were supposed to give it back the Monday when
Wait,
we returned.
did you go to San Jose like a while
Yeah.
ago?
Yeah.
We're overdue like a week. It's probably reported stolen. The last time we did this, he kept the rental for a month.
That's not true.
A
Because
month. He went to Israel, and they kept calling me, and they're like, "Yeah, we reported the car stolen."
Can I just say something to you, dear?
Yes, dear.
Okay.
Ooh.
When I was the last half a year when I was using drugs and alcohol, because I've been sober for a while, but I had an enterprise rental for like a year, right? And I paid every fucking week.
So it was like you were just leasing
How
a
much
car.
would you pay?
1,000. I don't know, but
Oh
listen,
my
listen.
God.
That shit's in their record books, so they know I'm legit.
Yeah.
Number one,
He
they
pays
know
on time.
I'm in the computer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they know I'm gonna pay it.
Okay.
Number two, they know that I'm dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And number three, they know I'm irresponsible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna return it tomorrow if I get up on time. You know what I mean? But I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. You know, right, George? Yeah, he gets it. You know, but and so on the ride over there, man, though, I had to say Sword and Scale again because we were listening to a lot of Sword and Scale. It's the podcast.
What's the most recent story?
And the one we listened to, man, is about, dude, fuck, you can't believe it. First of all, Canada's fucked up.
Not more.
I know. I love performing in Canada. So if I'm ever in Canada, come see my shows. I love you guys, right? But we saw a year ago, Dear Zachary. If you've never seen that documentary, have you seen that documentary? Oh,
Dear Zachary.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Gilbert, you have to watch this documentary. It's so shocking.
Very sad.
It's so sad. You'll cry if you don't cry during that documentary.
Not a human.
You're not a human
You're
being,
not at
right?
all.
And then, so then we were listening to Sword and Scares about this. Check this out, George. There was a Chinese dude, right? I call him Chinaman.
Vince Lee.
Yeah, his name was Vince
I'll
Lee.
call him Chinaman.
Yeah. This Chinaman, right, gets on a fucking bus, a Greyhound bus, right? Sees a white kid, sleeping, because, it's a long trip, you know what I mean? This kid is like leaned against the side of the bus with his headphones on, just sleeping. So this Chinaman, guess what he decides to do?
What?
Eat him!
So
Okay,
he takes out
You can't just eat someone.
he takes out
Yeah, you
a Rambo knife, starts stabbing him in the throat.
Yeah.
The bus then stops. Other people run out.
Everyone
in
runs,
shock.
because when you see that, you run.
But apparently, the people that were there witnessed him doing it so calmly and almost with zero rage in his eyes. Almost in a very, very calculated way. He beheads the guy, shows everyone, because everyone at this point standing outside of the bus and they're looking at this thing go down. And
if you're gonna do it,
he beheads him.
do it right. You know what I mean? So in the Chinese, work ethic.
He starts
Yeah.
to
That's
eat, and he
good.
starts
He's a hard
to
worker.
Yeah.
cannibalize, and he starts to eat the guy.
He smears blood on his face or whatever. But check it out. Guess what?
He's from Canada or he's
He's-
Chinese?
he's Chinese,
This
but
happened
living-
in Edmonton, I think, or somewhere close.
Yeah, close
by.
to it. Check it out, bro. Guess what?
What?
The dude's out.
Yeah.
How is he out? He killed a person.
Well, he had mental, you know what I mean? He has schizophrenia or whatever they said. He had
So
a
that's
collapse.
okay.
He wasn't
And he went to a mental, he went to a, a hospital.
right.
And then they deemed him okay to go out. And he went shopping.
Okay, that last
the
part.
story-
He goes shopping.
The story is a little bit more complicated than that.
A little
He
more
is actually
complicated,
he was like a computer software engineer from China. He flew over, didn't speak English, so he ended up working at Walmart. And he
Dude,
got
he had
into,
a bunch of fucked up jobs.
yeah, like
There we go.
menial jobs,
That's
you know. And so apparently he was
What?
very
That's
he got
That's
into
not it.
an altercation with an employee. He was 40, so I think that he
That's not it.
probably had late manifestation of schizophrenia.
Why are you laughing? You're a fucked up person. Why are you laughing?
Because that's it. You guys are
That's
laughing
it.
at me.
Because
That's
it's
not it.
Walmart. That's why he killed people.
Yes. You're a computer. You're a computer scientist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come to the States.
Yeah.
You're this big shot there. You come here
Yeah.
and you have all these odd jobs. You work at Walmart. Of course
Yeah.
you're going to be depressed.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, but
That's
he
it.
wasn't
No,
depressed.
that's not it.
That's the key.
Depression
one thing.
is obvious. Depression
Drinking,
is one
drinking
thing.
is another
yeah.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just
Continue.
randomly decided that he was going to quit his job, went on a bus, and started eating somebody, Gilbert. That's not
And
depression.
show the photo of the kid.
I'm not going to. How about we don't?
No, not the eating photo, but
Oh.
of him like normal.
Let me
Oh,
judge
yeah,
him
yeah,
by
yeah.
20. Look at
Wait,
the kid.
how old?
He's a
22.
Oh,
Oh,
I was like an old guy.
no,
he's
no.
a kid.
no, the guy who killed him is in his 40s.
Okay.
No, but the kid that he ate was 22.
Tim McLean, I
laughing.
think is his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. I'm not laughing. You're laughing, fuckface. It's a fucking atrocity.
It is.
You know?
And so,
And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not even fucking kidding. And now that you laugh, you look like that Vince Lee guy a little bit.
Well,
Like he
don't.
could be your dad.
Don't say that.
Well,
that's the kid
That's the kid.
who got eaten.
Oh, man.
Look at that kid.
A
human
first
being.
Of all, that's crazy that he would even try to eat that guy. That guy
Why?
looks like he's...
Well, he was
He looks
sleeping with
tasty. Be real.
headphones.
Okay, the
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
curls in his hair?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He looks
Well,
tasty.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the
Why are we laughing?
Why are we laughing?
the officer
So
who was the first responder on the scene committed suicide like 2 years ago from PTSD from that whole thing. Because most people had never seen anything go down like that. And the strangest thing is that Vince Lee, he lives independently now, and he changed his name to like Will Baker, a white name.
Oh, he changed his name?
Yeah, but I think it's funny. Schizophrenia is a funny thing. You can be a completely normal person, and if you're just non-compliant with your meds, you can go into acute psychosis.
There you are, Gilbert. 20 years from now.
It could be an old. Let me see.
Oh my God, we have the same
He's
eyes.
kind of
Yeah.
He's not a bad looking guy either.
Yeah,
huh?
not a bad looking guy. There you are, 20 years from now. You fuck.
I don't want to eat somebody.
Yeah, don't eat nobody.
I don't want to eat
But
nobody.
if you had to eat somebody, let's say you had to.
If I had to eat someone, I would eat Jessica's butt.
You would?
just-
Yeah.
like no, but you'd have to chew and swallow.
Yeah, I've been making progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're actually regressing with her.
No,
but
I don't know, man.
You're
Hey,
regressing.
I'm gonna call it right now, Jessica. You've been sending me Snapchats.
Of what? Of what
what?
though? Her dog?
We don't know. It's
Tell
all,
me.
It's all private.
She would never in her lifetime send you anything sexual.
Usually she pulls up the camera and goes, "I'm never gonna kiss you," but that's it.
Yeah.
Gilbo, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you and I were we're on an island.
Not
with
eating, not eating your butt.
Just listen.
The scenario's
No,
done, bro.
no,
The scenario is over.
No, not in a sexual way, bro. I don't want you to eat my butt.
You're already going that way.
I don't want you to eat my butt. Okay?
Ever?
No, what I was going to ask you was that if you were hungry and I had died,
Yeah.
would you eat me?
Yeah.
You would. What part?
Not your feet.
I mean, I think your calves.
Bitch.
Your calves.
You would eat my calves.
I think that's like the most muscle. Because that's the most. When that you walk a lot, so
Right. So you would eat my calves and that's it.
yeah, that's like the ribeye. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
then you would leave the rest rotting. Would you bury my body after you eat my calves?
absolutely. I would respect you and bury you. I would have
After
to bury
eating half my legs.
I gotta survive.
But then why don't you eat all of me? I mean, you know what I mean? You're eating my calves. Just save,
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I feel like your calves are the only like muscle that work.
I think you
Out.
have
Bitch, this motherfucker right here. What'd you say to me right now?
Hey, you have a great top mount. You really can control me on the ground.
Yeah,
I don't wanna get into that.
Wait,
babe, for a fat guy you have great calves.
I know, but no,
Gilbert-
That's what I'm saying.
bitch,
Calves.
let me ask you something, man.
What?
Let me ask you something right now.
Uh-huh.
What you're saying to me right now is that if we were on an island,
Mm-hmm.
right, and I died and you had to eat me, that's the only redeeming meat that you would eat on my body is my calves?
It's like a Toro, man.
Pork. What
Well,
about
that's
his
good.
belly?
That's good.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
like Toro.
Toro's
It's
good.
like a
It's
nice.
expensive.
It's a
Yeah.
No,
nice
that's
expensive.
not Toro. Toro is fattier.
So you're telling me I have to
So
eat
you
the
would
be-
have to get the belly because that's actually what Toro would be
Can't touch
closer
him like
to.
he's a meat for sale. She's like a butcher. She's like
With
right
your fucking,
here.
yeah.
I mean, it's the most obvious thing I would eat. That's just like that. Literally is prime pork belly right
But
there.
you can't survive.
and you
off
know what
that.
it tastes like?
What?
Rice Krispie treats, because that's what I eat. Yeah.
His fat's so crunchy.
yeah.
I bet you that's perfect marbling of meat right there.
Question:
Yeah.
You and Khalyla are deserted.
I would
She
never eat
dies.
it.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Never.
What? I hope you would eat me
But
and
you're like-
survive.
No.
Yeah, he would eat the shit out of it. He would
Okay.
definitely.
You've
eat
eaten
me.
all the mangoes and coconuts on that one palm tree on the
Yeah.
island.
I wouldn't fucking eat Khalyla. I swear to God I would.
I would be so upset if you didn't
Well,
eat
then be
me to
upset because
live.
I'm going to eat you.
Okay.
So my body would just rot and then not sustain you. I would rather be dead and my remains sustain your life.
I'm not. I'm going to use your bones and your skin for other things.
For hide?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're gonna fillet her, bury the meat, out of respect, and then only keep the bones and skin.
Yeah. I'll make like little necklaces. You know what I mean?
Out of my teeth?
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
start a
your
sto- he'll
teeth
start a
and stuff.
store on
Yeah.
the island.
I'll use your body parts.
Yeah.
Just
For
won't eat it.
survival.
Yeah.
But I don't want to eat. I'm not going to eat you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about role reversed? Would you eat Bobby?
Absolutely.
Well,
Out of
that's-
but I see that as having respect for him. I don't want him to just for the flies and other animals and scavengers to get him. I want to get him. I want to have his nutrients inside me. If I'm gonna live, I'm gonna forever be grateful for the fact that his fat rendered a lot of energy
How
for
many
me.
days goes by before you even make that decision, though?
Oh, very quickly for me.
Not for me.
I plan
So
it
2
ahead.
days in,
In my head, I'm like,
you're
if he
on an
dies,
island. You're on an island. I die.
All
right?
this food is still available.
Yeah, no.
to get.
2 days in, no, there's no food. 2 days in, you chop me up.
Yeah.
You make a little fire. And all of a
Saute.
sudden, bah, bah, you see a tugboat that
Yeah.
discovers you, and you have me in your. You know what I mean? You can't wait a week, bitch.
No,
Claws
because in a
pop.
week your meat's not going to be very good. Why would I be so stupid?
Because
to
you
do
might
that?
get saved within a week.
Yeah, but you're
True.
still dead.
Jeez. The truth.
What I'm saying is, you want to be a usable source of energy for me. You're useless already. You're dead. You're useless to yourself. You might as well be useful for me. To me.
You've been watching too much Naked and Afraid, babe.
Let me tell you something about Naked and Afraid.
Could you guys do that
Because
show?
you know, Naked and Afraid, you can start a fire. You have to start a fire.
Gotta
Some
bring
people
flint.
bring fire
Flint.
starters, or
Yeah.
they can make their own little like wheel. I guarantee
too
you,
hard.
if my hair actually accidentally caught on fire, he wouldn't put it out. He wouldn't try to save my life. He would
that's
use it to
that's
get
like
fire.
you're just like talking a bunch of shit and blasphemy, and you don't even know what my skills are like, babe.
What are your skills?
I have a lot of fucking survival skills.
Tell me.
I don't know. I don't know what the situation is.
Okay, Naked and Afraid. You both are partners. You get on the show. You can bring one item.
Yeah.
What is the one item you can bring?
I would bring a fire mechanism.
Yeah, fire
Correct.
is smart.
And yours would be.
I would obviously bring
Don't say
a pot.
mango.
I wouldn't bring a pot. I'd
Yeah.
either bring
For
fire.
water. Water is more important than food.
No, what I did no, because when I watched the show, man, they use bamboo.
It's so hard.
No, they chop the bamboo, right? So it's hollowed, right? And then they just they seal one side of it.
Oh, and then they do the.
Yeah, and then now you got a beautiful cup.
Or sometimes they use just like a concave stone to do it, but it takes a lot of heat to actually get that boiling. And the people who've used bamboo weren't very successful. They still got sick, I think. But when two people go on the island anyways, they never have the same two tools that they bring. One always has a fire starter and one always has like the
a
machete.
Knife. A machete.
Machete.
Yeah. They never go. I mean, one guy was so dumb. He was like, "What did you bring?" He's like, "I brought goggles." It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are you thinking?
Okay, let's continue this adventure. So you pots.
No, let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Okay. If you were paired off with some random girl, because they pair you up with a girl, and you're naked and you have to meet her for the first time, what's your first line?
Can I eat your butt?
No, be real.
No.
You're on a TV show.
All right. Can you be the girl?
Oh, hey, this is weird. We're naked and stuff.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
That's your first thing?
Yeah.
This is what I'd say first.
Okay. Oh my God, we're naked.
I have a really small penis. Look at it right now.
I don't want to look at
no,
it.
No, look at it right now so
I don't
that we
wanna-
can just get it over with so that you don't have to look at it again.
You know what? That
I would confront.
that made me feel a lot better.
Did that make you feel better?
It did.
Yeah. I would just say, my dick's small. Don't look at
Would
it.
you apologize for it? Just like, I'm sorry, my dick's
So you're
small.
telling me when a girl I have to go foreskin down there.
Oh, yeah.
Look down there right now, foreskin.
Yeah, for sure.
Just right off the bat.
you,
Not even high.
yeah. Because your shit probably looks so gross. You know what I mean?
It's very even.
No, that foreskin shit is so gross looking.
You don't know yet.
Yes, I do know. I've seen porn. They have it.
Like my mom says.
What does
When
your
I
mom? What
ask
does your
her-
mom
when I
say about
ask
my
her-
foreskin?
She's like, does it look like goggle bum?
What? What's
Bubble
a
gum. But she
Oh.
like flips it. She flips her
Goggle
words
bum.
a lot. She says couch potato.
Goggle
I mean
bum.
potato couch.
Potato
I mean
couch, yeah.
Potato couch.
Yeah.
Let me say something right now.
Yeah.
If I give you the money, will you get it snipped?
No.
Why?
No, we already went through this.
Also, it's part of me now, and it's a great topic starter in auditions.
That's how you.
I'm
what?
kidding. I'm kidding.
George, yours is a clip, right?
Yeah.
Like a real
Clipped.
American. Thank you.
Like a real.
Like a real
It's
American.
actually most.
Damn, I'm not American.
And you're certainly not Filipino.
I'm
either.
just a creature.
Anyway, Canada, you have some real weird, fucked up laws.
I'll tell
That
you
guy
another
should
weird
be-
thing in
If
Canada.
you eat somebody, I'm gonna just throw this out there. In any land, in any situation, automatic prison.
I have, but see, I have a counter to that.
There's no counter. He ate a person.
Right, but this wasn't a premeditated murder. It wasn't even like a second-degree murder. It wasn't even considered manslaughter. The guy is psychologically, he's in an acute psychosis, right? So when someone has a plan and has like murderous intent, is very different than not having insight into your disease and not knowing what you're doing. Because as soon as he was arrested, this guy Vince Lee was saying, "Please kill me, please kill me." He was tormented by his disease.
And then I'd go, okay,
yeah. So
I'll kill you right now, fucking Chinaman.
There
Stop
are
saying China.
No, he was Chinese, and he's a fucking Chinaman. All right? That's it. Let me say something right now. If I had a kid, right? George, look at me right now. If I had a kid, right, and I get some fucked up call, "Yeah, man, this is a Greyhound representative. Are you the father of Simon Lee?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it's my son. He got eaten by Chinaman." That's it.
That's it.
I'd kill that motherfucker.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
What
probably
would you do if you were one of the other passengers? Now you're there, 30 people, and you're just watching this guy chop another man up. Do you go in there as a group? Are you too shocked? Are you too afraid? You want to save your life? Like, do you have nightmares about not stepping in and helping out?
Whatever you just said, no, all the way across.
I will say this. I would say no, but I know on instinct I would try to stop the guy.
You wouldn't.
Well,
People tried in the fight. If you listen to this Sword and Scale, there was 3 or 4 dudes that banded together and goes, "We got to stop this guy." And as they approached, you know what I mean, the CM, Chinaman.
you like,
You know what I mean?
you like that abbreviation?
Right?
guys?
Yeah.
CM?
He put his knife out and like a body part,
Yeah.
and he had this crazy look on his face. And you're gonna back up.
Yeah.
You're gonna back up, dude.
Yeah.
At that point, yeah. If the guy, but while he was killing the guy, I would probably try to stop it.
What's crazier than that, just incidentally, in China, there was 7 guys that stabbed 138 people at a train station.
How did you get to that many?
I know exactly. What's up with the 138th guy? No warning.
He just.
I mean, think you're the 138th
and you're watching
guy.
all this
And you
happen.
go, what's going on here? You know what I mean? let me investigate.
I'll go back to my Sudoku.
Yeah.
My Sudoku's done.
Oh my God, Aaron getting stabbed.
There's
Let me
blood
get a closer
everywhere.
look. Let me get a closer look. You know what I mean? He walks right up to us. You know what I mean? A stab. You know, you know what I mean? A guy with a knife. What are you doing, sir? You stabbing everybody? You're the 100. Yeah, you're dead. Yeah.
That is a good point. He just
What
watched
the
it all.
fuck is your fucking deal?
Hey, for sure, run.
Run.
First person out.
Yeah. Let me just tell you, if I was there, 137 people got stabbed. Right? Because I'm out.
Bobby Lee
Yeah.
survives.
I survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless, like, I have if my son Simon's there. You know what I mean? Then I would save him.
You would name your son Simon? It's not such a bad name, I guess.
Well, have you guys ever in your life stopped like a mugging or stopped something bad from happening, like a robbery or anything?
No.
Never. Never interfered. That's your rule. Never
I've been
interfered?
mugged.
Ooh, what happened in that situation?
Oh, he has been mugged.
I've been
That's right.
mugged?
South Africa.
I was in South Africa.
Oh well, I'm not gonna find anyone there.
You know, I walked out of a hotel room. Okay, I was there on a comedy tour, like a festival. So the comics were, Jeff Dunham,
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah,
Nice.
Pablo Francisco, young guys like Mo Mandel, Ryan, what the fuck is his name? And what's his name? The Canadian guy I just ran into. I love him.
Oh, the one you did a Twitter picture.
Ian Bag.
with.
Ian Bag.
Yeah.
So I walk outside of my hotel room and I'm by myself, and I know that Ian Bag's across the street at a store. I was gonna go get coffee with him, whatever. And all of a sudden, broad daylight, I'm on the cement, and these 2 guys have me down. One guy takes my BlackBerry, and the other guy takes a bunch of cash. And there are people walking by, not helping me. Like, it was a busy street. This is Cape Town.
Yeah.
Right? And then I got up, and Ian, sees it, runs across the street. He goes, "Oh my God, what?" He goes, "What do we do?" I go, "Nothing." Well, you go to the cops. Who was it? 2 black guys. We're in fucking Africa.
Yeah.
Also, didn't you say that Asians were treated like second-class citizens in South Africa?
3rd-class citizens.
Really?
Third.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why, but this is what they told me even when I got there. Don't be offended, but like you guys are kind of like 3rd-class citizens, right? So we did 6 shows a night out of the week. Okay, we had 1 night off. Every night when we did a show, we had a meet and greet. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay, you asked me to do 10, 15 minutes in any show, I will fucking destroy that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. I mean,
15 minutes.
I know my flaws as a comic, but when it comes to small time, I know how to tighten it up and just kill.
Yeah.
Okay. So every show I'm up there just, doing what I do. And we would do a meet and greet afterwards. And every comic, everyone would say, "You're hilarious, you're hilarious." They wouldn't even look at me.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something else that happened. So then they asked me, the guys that put on the thing, they go, hey, can you judge a comedy competition? And I'd love to. So I go to this coffee shop. It's packed, right? It's me and two other guys, the mayor or some other guy who was judging, right?
The
thing.
mayor.
And there was this one black kid. He was so fucking funny. And so I gave him like 10 across the board. He was original, all that stuff. So then after the show, I walked up to him. I tapped him on the shoulder. And he turns around and I go, hey, man, I just want to let you know that you were fucking hilarious, dude. I was one of the judges. And you know what he did?
What?
He doesn't say thank you. He turns right back around and just starts talking to the people he was talking to.
Damn.
So you know what I did?
What?
I went and got my fucking judge sheet again.
And then?
And I started erasing numbers on it. But then the promoter was like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I go, that guy just dissed me. I know, but you know what I mean? So, but you know what I did?
What?
My revenge. So the winner of he won. The winner of the competition gets to do our show, which is we were playing in front of 2,000 seats in these theaters. So the night that he got the show, I told Trevor Noah, who was like the biggest South African comic at the time, right? And everyone there, Ian Bagg, everyone, say, don't even look at him.
Make him feel uncomfortable.
No. If anyone in this, any comic even says hello to him, you're done with me. Right? And I get scary when I'm mad.
Yeah.
And he walks in, no one says hi all night.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
He goes up there. I also I make him follow me.
He used to go after you?
Yeah.
He doesn't even open?
No. I said, I'm not doing the show unless he goes up after me. Right? So he's okay. It's not great. Right? And then afterwards, he finds out that, you know what I mean? Like a baby. What do you do? Like cry. I'm like acting like a child.
It's a toddler thing.
Yeah, it's a toddler thing. You know what I mean? But
genius though.
Yeah, and he comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, dude. I don't know how to do the accent, so I'm just gonna do it that way."
Oh wait, that was your South African? Holy shit, that was horrible. That was a surfer guy.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I'm from South Africa.
Yeah. Well, anyway, can I just do it? Finish?
Yeah.
So he goes, I thought I knew who you were, but I got nervous because you're such a big star. That's right. That's what he says. Right?
Shut up.
So I go, really? So what have I done that you know? He goes, just comedy. You're a comedian. I go, yeah, but what specifically are you a fan of that you would be nervous about?
Yeah.
And he couldn't say anything.
Got caught in his lie.
He got caught in his lie.
He tried to lie.
And I said something stupid like, if you ever make it to LA, you'll see what happens.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
In a threatening way?
In a threatening way.
And you're like, just watch Forrest Gump once, maybe.
No, but like I don't.
The guy with no
I don't know
legs.
why I behaved like that, but the thing is that it really was disrespectful what he did.
Yeah.
And even if I wasn't a comedian, even if I was just a judge of the thing, I gave him a compliment. Like I said, you were really good.
Do you think he did that because you were Asian?
I think it was an Asian thing.
Huh.
So that's a big thing out there.
That's interesting.
I think it's an Asian thing.
Especially coming from a black guy. That doesn't seem very likely. Or
Now, let me say this about South Africa. Beautiful country, great food, wonderful people. I'm not saying, even though I got mugged during the day.
It's crazy.
That can happen outside of our apartment. That's
never. I've been in LA for 17 years. Never have I been mugged.
Not once.
No.
You know that the way you described your mugging, there are videos on the internet of people getting mugged in Rio in Brazil, and it seems very similar. People will pass by a full-blown mugging, and they'll just, they're so used to it, so they don't even help. They just keep walking because they don't want to, they don't want to engage with the people who are, with the muggers. Yeah, they're just like, fuck it.
I've been taught to not even help, just for my own safety. But in Chicago, I stopped a mugging.
You did?
Tell us a story.
So it was on the Chicago Brown line on the way home, like late at night. Some, I guess like early 20s kid, he, as soon as the train stop opens, he takes a lady's iPhone and starts running. And then she's like, someone do something. No one did anything.
And then you hear, dun, 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 dun.
In my mind, I was like,
yeah.
Come on, they can rumble in the Bronx. Jackie Chan, go.
Yeah.
So I drop my groceries. I just chase the kid. He runs all the way around to the other side of the platform to try to catch the other train.
Yeah.
I catch up with him. He gets trapped because there's a security guard with a taser who's just like, get down, man. So he spins around, dodges the security guy, runs towards me. At this moment, it's like, you let him go? Oh, you look cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So I swear to God,
Yeah.
I did a jump flying knee to his stomach. The kid goes down. We rest on the platform. I almost fall off, but I get him on his back.
Yeah.
I tried to do a rear naked choke, but at that time, all I did was watch UFC, so I didn't know how to do it. But I just held him down, just kept screaming, saying, "Do you want to fuck with me, bro? Do you want to fuck with me, bro? Do you want to fuck with me, bro?"
Oh,
I just kept doing that, and just kept like,
Were you Fat
shit.
Bert?
oh, it was Fat Bird.
Oh, he was angry.
That's why. That's
angry.
why.
I know my weight distribution, man.
But how could you even
So-
chase him down that fast if you were that fat?
But then what happens? I got annoyed. It was a black guy.
Yeah.
But then the two white ladies whose phone got stolen, they kept saying the N-word over and over and over to him while I had him pinned down. And at that point, I was kind of like, all right, you need to stop.
Before I let him go.
What do they say?
They were like, what now, you?
Nick,
Yeah. I cannot say it.
Come on, sweetie.
Yeah.
you say it. Because you're in the story, you have to say it.
No, you
Well,
don't.
I was because they got really racist. I could tell they were really racist white lady.
White lady?
Two white
You know what
lady.
I would have done?
I almost wanted to
I
get
would
up.
have smashed her phone.
That's
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to get up at that point.
Or get up and let the guy go.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
would have thrown that phone into the tracks. Like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But that's a cool.
Good
You're
job.
brave, dude.
That's the one time
I would not have done that.
I would never thought I would ever do that.
Well, you know what, dude? You just went a notch in my heart. You know what I mean? When
You know what? I will say this about Gilbert. One time when we first started hanging out, we went to a bar on Santa Monica, and it was kind of a shady area. And when we stepped out, you know how like people are really super drunk when the club shuts down.
The
or
Virgil.
The bar. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Virgil. And there was a guy who was really drunk. I was wearing short shorts, and he was just being belligerent and like coming towards me. And his natural instinct was to protect me without even telling me anything. He just stands in front of the guy.
I have a little sister.
Yeah, but it was so natural for him to do
What's
it.
her
like
name?
Oh, very good. I almost just said it.
I
feel so
know.
comfortable
I almost
around
said
you.
it, though.
Wow.
I almost said it.
Very good.
You know his sister's name?
Of course, I know his sister's
I
name.
told
You're
you.
gonna tell me.
I told you off air.
You're gonna tell me the name.
You know his sister's name too.
I forgot it.
I forgot.
Wow, so you're a brave guy and you're chivalrous,
Mm-hmm.
and I really like you right now, man.
Yeah,
Hey, I don't like those eyes. Are
No, it's good stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I like it.
giving him sex eyes.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
I haven't seen those eyes from
That's
myself
amazing,
in a while.
dude. You,
How
so,
long?
In a while.
but I have.
He's been doing this whole like sneak attack on me lately.
I saw the videos. That's so good.
I don't understand. Like that's all he knows. There's no such thing as like seduction with him. It's just full on sneak attack.
I mean, Pearl Harbor.
He does force spreads.
I'm being rapey lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I apologize.
It's okay. I just take it, I guess, because I know you mean well.
Yeah,
You're just an angry little
I'm
guy.
an angry little. I've been really depressed and angry lately. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I haven't been going to AA meetings at all. Like I don't talk to my sponsor anymore, and I don't go to meetings, and I'm really frazzled. I don't know if I'm on the precipice of relapse, but I'm just like not in a good space, man.
Why
okay.
are you not? Okay.
Because because what gets me to what motivates me is suffering. And it's the only thing that motivates me to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't feel spiritual pain, I won't do anything about it. It's the same way as jokes. Like I don't write new jokes until I'm at a point where I have to kill myself, and then I'll write a whole new chunk. You know what I mean?
What?
But that's the only way I'm motivated, through pain and suffering.
I don't.
Like I'll give you an example. Like I won't audition for things. You know what I mean? Because just out of laziness.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'll see like a Dr. Ken poster for Dr. Ken,
I see.
and I'll go, oh, I'm gonna audition. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Right. So it's like I need, you know what I mean, some sort of inspiration or motivation to do it.
You don't find it inside yourself naturally?
No. And I you know what? Maybe I'm a loser, but I don't have that. And I've always wanted that, but I can't find the strength.
Now, do you still love what you do? When you get up on stage, is it still something you enjoy from the inside? Or is it
It's
something
the only thing that I
monotonous?
know how to do. It's the only thing I know. I don't know how to explain. I mean, I enjoy it because of the fact that I do it. And I think the fact that I even just do it is I must enjoy it, because I wouldn't go to school.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
If I liked studying and learning or teaching or whatever, I'd be doing that.
I can tell which jokes you enjoy telling and which ones you don't.
Yeah.
I can tell when you dread doing a set or when you dread after doing a set. And it's always when you've told your oldest jokes is when you dread it. So even though you killed and even though you did really well because people have never heard those jokes before, in your mind, you're so sick of telling those jokes
Yeah.
that I can feel and I can see you, kind of disgusted with yourself.
Yeah, but I've been writing a lot lately. But
What is your turnover for jokes? Do you wait a couple years or what is the
I'm
normal?
so lazy about it. I mean, I can't even explain to you. I mean, they kill whatever. I'll take old stuff, bring them back. I'll try new stuff. But it's a combination of like, evergreen stuff that I kind of glue together. But it's like sometimes I'll improvise. But yeah, it's
So I have a question then for someone who is let's say for instance I see you in Irvine this year. I bought tickets to Irvine. So next year in Irvine, do I expect to see the same exact show?
no.
Oh, okay. So year will be different.
Because my openings are always different every year. Also, yeah, I mean, no, I mean, the jokes that you see now are still like new. A lot of it's new, right? In the last year, right? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the jokes, but you know what I mean? So it's like, I know in my head what's really old and what's, relatively new. So I can live with, especially the 15 I do in LA, you know what I mean? But I have a whole new chunk that it's ready. I really do. I mean, if you look at it's a gigantic chunk. I just got to be able to try, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's there, But I don't want to talk about my act, but no, but with this, I'm just always been like that. I'm motivated by suffering.
Interesting.
And I've always suffered. As a kid, I suffered, and I've always been just not a miserable person, but see, that's the thing. It's like if I'm in AA and I'm really like going to meetings, because what that teaches you is it's yeah, you can get sober without a 12-step group, but you know what I mean, you still have the ism of the alcoholism because it's a mind disease, right? So it's like your thinking and the way you perceive things and the way you absorb things. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being in recovery and being a drunk. And I have drunk thinking.
So is that what you call a dry drunk?
Yeah, I'm a dry drunk for sure. You know what I mean? And so I'm white knuckling it. You know what I mean? So I refuse to drink.
So you're powering
alcohol.
through it.
Yeah, but a lot of guys, I mean, I don't want to name names, but I can name huge comics right now, but I'm not going to name, that are complete dry drunks. I can see it. You know what I mean? I see them, and we see each other.
You know the traits.
And we know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And we talk about it like, God damn, man, we got to go to meet, you know what I mean? But we don't.
So,
But it's like white knuckling it. But I can feel, you know what I mean, it getting to the point where I'm going to have to make a decision.
So a non-dry drunk would be someone who gets through their day-to-day with ease or without the fear of possibly or without the thought of relapsing. That's the opposite of a dry drunk.
Not even this. Relapse really isn't even a thing. It's not even that. It's your level of anger, your level of self-will, of constantly thinking about yourself. What the magic of 12-step groups is, if you don't know the history of it, but in the 30s, a guy named Bill W., he was a, what do you call it? Stock market guy. What do you call it?
Wall Street.
Wall Street stockbroker. He was a
Yeah.
stockbroker, pretty much. And he linked up with another drunk who was actively drinking named Dr. Bob. And they found that by them spending time together and also going to institutions and telling their stories to people that have wet brain at an institute, you know what I mean, at a hospital, that it took them out of themselves, right? You know, right? Because when you're out doing service work, it's not about you anymore, right? That was the key. But also God and spiritual aspects were keys too, right? So they created this wonderful program that saved millions of people's lives, right? And it works for me, but I just haven't been doing it in the last year.
I have a question about
Oh,
AA then.
full year. You haven't.
I
Done
haven't
And
really
he's
not
gone intermittently, but definitely not enough. So you're saying the root of AA is actually service work. So somebody who just shows up to meetings, but then doesn't actually put forth the service work or put forth the effort to help others in recovery. That's not somebody who's doing it properly.
Yeah, but most people that are in the middle of a 12-step group and is active generally does that, if not forced by their sponsor.
Okay.
Right. So it's like, there's a thing when you're at a 12-step group where they get, are there any new people? They raise their hand. As somebody that's been in the program for 14 years, I don't even know if I should be talking about this, really, to be honest with you.
Well, I think
it
that it's
supposed to be-
helpful for people out
Yeah,
there.
but I think it's against like some tradition.
I know, but I
whatever.
think in terms you're actually providing information about AA. I don't think
Yeah.
you're.
Well, you have newcomers, and it's just been I've been taught to walk up to as many and go, "Hey, welcome. If you ever need anything, you can call me
Oh,
a
I see.
ride." You know what I mean?
Really community.
And so over the years, I've done all that stuff. I've given people rides. I've helped out. You know what I mean? I've done spoke a lot. I've done a lot of service. You know what I mean? But it's just with this business and that is so difficult. And I know so many guys that are super successful, either being rock stars or actors or whatever, and it's a very difficult to juggle. I mean, you can't believe how some of the names are huge that are just dry.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean? And the happiest times of my life has always been when show business was like fifth. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. And AA was first. This is the happiest times of my life. But right now, show business is definitely number one, right? This podcast, my relationship, you know what I mean, with Khalyla, stand up, all that stuff is ahead of it, for sure. And it's making me miserable.
As a partner, what is
What's wrong?
Are
Why'd
you
you laugh
laughing?
there? George?
George thought that was
Pink dick.
funny.
That was a serious.
Yeah.
Wow, George.
As a partner, am I doing things to not? Am I deterring you from living a healthy lifestyle? I mean, I don't drink. I haven't drank in a fucking year.
Yeah.
Am I doing things,
There's nothing that...
or
I
is
don't-
it?
Because you don't... Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Because it is a little frustrating for me when you unload a lot of your.
She takes it. That's another thing is that I see myself venting and taking it out on her, right? Especially in the mornings. It's just fucking. I unleash it. You know what I mean? This energy.
The problem with that is that, let's say, because I'm sort of a depressive person too, is that I really try to jolt myself out of my funk or out of being, I jolt myself out of my own depression, and I force myself to get up and try to not let my negativity consume me. So I get up in the morning and I'm already fighting myself. Now I have to carry his burdens of everything that he's telling me because I want to be there for him.
Well, that's codependency, and that's a program. There's a program there for you too.
Codependent, yeah.
Right, but at the same time, I don't see my want to be your I don't see that as me not being a good partner. It's just me naturally always wanting to be there for people anyway.
I know, but partly it's because you don't I don't blame you, but you don't know what the consequences of it is yet.
The consequences of
me, you know what I mean, relapsing.
I've never seen you.
I know. So when
as
I'm
a
saying
drunk,
that people
yeah.
that have, you know what I mean, know that I just change into a different person.
I believe it.
I am a predator of
There
the
was-
worst kind. You know what I mean? So
I
it's like,
believe it.
show business is out the window. I don't give a fuck about it. I'll stab you in the back for a fucking, you know what I mean? For a hit or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? Because I've been sober for so long that the result, you know what I mean, is, you know what I mean, me paying a mortgage and, you know what I mean, still kind of, putting together, a life that seems, you know what I mean, normal, right? But, this is a miracle because my natural state is a streetwalker. lying. My natural state of what, if there was no such thing as 12-step groups, is I'm got tattoos on my face, I'm in a hospital or I'm in a prison, right?
Jeez.
And I'm smearing shit on my face.
Oh.
Your fecal smearer.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm that guy. And that's what I was supposed to be. But because of divine intervention and because my parents cared and because we have because Bill and Bob started this wonderful program, whatever, that I was able to save, to find, a way out.
Yeah.
But right now, right, I can see myself slipping back.
You can't just make it priority number 2 at least, or
Yeah, it's got to be number 1.
it has to be number 1.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? And I'm getting there because I see myself crying for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And also just getting really livid, angry for just a drop of just nothing. I get angry. And I'm still being able to, I can still show up at a comedy club and do sets and go to a set and you memorize lines or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? But, it's like,
Yeah, I don't think you're in a great place.
yeah.
What if you just went next week, or is not
No,
how it works?
he has to go more than once a week. It has to
it's
be
more than once a week.
3-4 everyday thing for him at this point. Because
I
I
did
don't
not know
think
that's how it worked.
I don't think that he's in, and it's gotten so bad to last week. He said, I'm going to go to Walgreens, and I didn't trust him. So I was like, nope, I'm going with you. And I was sick and I was tired. And I was like, no, I'm going with you. He's like, why? And it got to the point where
Well, I don't know. Listen, I'm not there.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what you would seem that day.
That day I was like a little crazy, but I guarantee you I'm not there because I have too much to lose.
Yeah.
I have too much to lose, and I'm not there.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see, right? If things, I'm gonna just give you. I want to be I'm so morbid. I'm sorry, this podcast is
No, it's good. It's
turned
insight.
really fucking,
It's
dark. But if this happened, just as a scenario, my dad died. You know what I mean? Khalyla got sick, right? My brother's missing.
Jesus.
With any kind of elements like that,
Really?
I can't. I'm out. I know it. I don't have the strength.
That's crazy how self-aware you are, though.
Yeah.
Aware.
Well, you have to. You have to know where you are. What does Socrates say? A life not self-examined is a life not worth living.
What about a lot of self-examination but no application towards getting better?
Yeah, but like I said earlier, Khalyla.
No. That's for me. I'm talking about me. Like, I find
Okay.
myself like self-examining a lot and like picking apart my character defects, things I don't like that I can improve upon. But then finding myself in the same habit of being too lazy to change or not taking appropriate measures to better myself. And it's it can get a little frustrating where it's like, oh yeah, I'm so great at being like self-critical or self-analytical, but then fuck that. Like my core shines through, and sometimes my core is not so good, and it's not so good.
It's and people go, man, you have a great life. You know what I mean? You must be so lucky, and I do. I mean, there's a part of me that says you don't know what I did to get here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People don't know.
They just see the result.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
it's like if I look back, I would never do it again. I mean, it was just 20 years of just rejection after rejection, and just closed doors, and just figuring it out and weaseling your way into things. It's just crazy. What you have to do. I mean, I never sucked anyone's dick, or I never whored myself in a physical way. You know what I mean? But I did in high school, but that's not for show business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a
Did
kid,
you
I
ever
did.
suck dick for drugs?
No.
Or not that you can recall, right?
No, because I mean, you can get alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm like a garbage head. Like I don't give a fuck. If it's like, snorting glue or, heroin or whatever it might be, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't have
Thing.
a drug of choice,
Choice,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start drugs.
Okay,
No, you're
well,
not.
don't
I
do
am.
it.
I'm gonna start microdosing. I've looked into it, and I'm gonna start microdosing, either shrooms or microdosing some type of like LSD, and it's supposed to help with anxiety and depression. And you're not even if you feel high or you feel a little different, you're taking too much. Microdosing is a very, very, very minute amount of drugs to where it's supposed to just help you overcome the anxiety. My anxiety is too much already. It's too much.
Have you ever
for me
dropped
to handle.
acid?
Mm-mm.
Have you
Been
George?
around many people though that.
Yeah,
offered-
George has for
look at
sure.
you,
You've
look.
done
everything.
DMT too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
amazing. What's DMT like?
It's like just a really quick, very intense acid trip.
So it's very quick acid. See, that's what I would
15
prefer. But then I always hear horror stories about like people doing DMT and then never quite coming back. And I know that your brain releases DMT like right before you die, right? That just seems really euphoric and fun to me. That's something that I could get on board with. But something that lasts like 10 hours, I don't think I could deal. I would end up stabbing myself in the neck, I think.
Let me ask you that. DMT right before you die.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how you die.
I'm not sure.
So it's like I get like hit by a train.
You're not going to feel euphoric before you die. It's just what your body releases, I think, as some type of like final compensatory thing. But I don't think it's supposed to counter the effects of you getting stabbed or.
No, what I'm saying is that if a train hits me, will I go, ouch, ooh? You mean like what happens there? Is it like an immediate like, oh, what the ah? You know what I mean? What is it?
I'm curious.
I mean, what does that do?
I just want to see a video of you getting hit by a train.
And
Bobby Lee gets hit by ow, but he seems happy.
Yeah. What happens there?
What do
Interesting.
you guys think about this Mike Ward comedian situation in Canada? That's another thing Canada has wrong.
I don't
think.
know the situation.
So Mike Ward is a comedian, and in his special, he makes fun of, I guess, a kid who was at this point only 13 years old. There's a kid who travels to the Vatican, and he sings for the Pope, except this kid has Treacher-Collins syndrome. Treacher-Collins syndrome, he looks like kind of like a bird. He has like bird-like features, right? Right. So now this guy Mike Ward, who made fun of this kid on the special and saying like, oh, I thought he was dying, so I initially liked him, but now that I know he's not dying, that he just is ugly, that's basically how he phrased it.
Good joke.
Yeah. So he is now on trial for violating this kid's human rights, apparently. Now this kid's 19, and this Mike Ward is on trial for that. What do you guys think about that?
Let me ask you a question.
Bullshit.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does he look like a bird?
That's the
Yes.
Then that's it.
But he was called ugly.
case.
Is he? Let me
case
ask you.
closed.
Let me ask you a question. Is he ugly? In just like a society standard of good looking or
physically.
whatever.
I mean,
Is he ugly?
I personally think he looks really cute.
She's trying to save herself.
Give me a photo.
No.
Give me a photo.
What's
I
his name?
think he looks
I'll
cute.
give you the judge. I'll be the judge.
Okay.
Give me the guy. I'll be the judge.
George, let's have you pull this picture up too on the video on YouTube. What's his name? Mike
His
Ward?
name is Gabriel.
That's right.
Tweety bird.
Whoa, you might go on trial. Be careful. Retract that. Gabriel what? Mike Ward.
There's a comedian with musculoskeletal abnormalities.
It's not even that.
I mean, he obviously has a physical
Let me see, let me see.
abnormalities.
I mean, first of all, Mike Ward looks interesting too, but
I mean, sweetie, this is when he was made fun of. If
Okay.
that was your kid, you know that you would be so upset if someone
Okay.
called him ugly.
First of all,
and he was
that
bullied
does
in
not
school.
look like a bird at all.
he's gonna
What
say a different
animal is
animal.
that?
He's gonna say a different animal.
No, it doesn't. He looks normal to me.
Oh,
I've seen that looks like Bill Gates as a kid.
You know what? It kind of does look like he's just a smart nerd.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
Nerd look.
yeah.
No, the number one, okay. Even if he did look like a bird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which he doesn't, which I'm like now angry about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My alcoholism's kicking in.
Hey, come
And I
on.
might relapse over it. you know what I mean?
Breathe.
No, my point is that even if he did have, what's that Sam, the kid that had the
Progeria.
progeria, right?
Looks like an alien. He looks like a what?
An alien.
Okay.
So as
He died, but people with progeria, they look really old.
They
To me,
do.
they look like aliens, right? And if I said that and I got sued over it, you can't in America because freedom of speech. And also, it would be true. I think people are way too fucking sensitive.
Yeah.
That's what this one comedian who came in defense of Mike Ward said. He's like, look, like whoever is parenting him is delusional to think that the kid is not going to get teased at some point in their life. And especially if you step into the public eye. I mean, he sang for the Pope. You have to be a little bit more reasonable, a little bit more realistic. Like, manage your expectations of the world. Manage your expectations of how people are going to react. You know your kid has abnormalities. You're obviously giving parental consent for him to be in a...
It's okay, let me just say this, okay? What's that documentary about that girl that looks like a stick?
The one
the
one where we all
Lizzie
cried.
Vasquez.
We watched
Lizzie
it.
Vasquez.
She looks like a stick?
Well, she looks like wood.
No, it's a stick figure because she has
Stick
a
figure,
face.
stick figure.
No, she looks like a branch.
A branch with a
Okay.
face. It's a human.
All right, I know. I'm just saying.
We
right?
love her.
I love her
We
too.
We all
love
watched
Lizzie.
it.
Yeah.
I love it too.
I cried.
Right? And my point is this, and she got famous because, I'm not famous because, but somebody put on YouTube the world's ugliest girls. It broke her heart,
That was
right?
so mean.
And now she did a TED talk, and now she has a documentary about her. She probably makes a lot of money. She has a YouTube channel, and life worked out.
Yeah.
It works out. Okay,
Because she got strong.
that's one of my point though. Is so this kid right here, right, that looks like a bird, right?
Well, it doesn't look like a bird.
Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, listen, I got made fun of. I don't have any defects. You know what I mean? People used to call me fucking all kinds of, you know what I mean?
What are some of the things?
I don't even remember.
Other than
You know, like
dumpling?
It's a dumpling or whatever.
You know what?
what
You're
I mean?
right, because this kid could actually be like, you know what? I have a medical diagnosis called Treacher-Collins syndrome. You'd be like, oh, I was just born like this.
Yeah, I was just born like just.
I'm a normal
I have no,
human.
yeah. But my point is that we all have physical flaws and whatever and whatnot,
Yep.
except for Tony Thornburg.
Except for Tony Thornburg.
You know what I mean?
Okay, but what if you were this kid's parent? How would you react to that comedian? And then
I would be like, you know, he's telling, you know, I'm sorry, sweetie. What do you call your
Okay,
son?
I'm him, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hi, Daddy, why you doing the Hitler sign? Put the
Wait,
hand
no,
down.
don't make the face.
Okay, fine.
Don't make the face. All right. You're doing the face.
Oh, sorry.
again.
That's
yeah.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hey, Dad,
yeah,
that comedian Mike, he really hurt my feelings. He called me a bird.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
you saying yeah? Like you agree?
No. You don't look like one.
Okay, thank God.
But what I'm going to say to you, Simon, is that Simon, that let me just say something.
Yeah.
Is that people say mean things, right? And number one, it doesn't necessarily mean it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, it's like, you know, that's just life. People get made fun of, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to make you spiritually and emotionally stronger because you're special. And I love you so much. And mom loves you so much. And we're going to get through this. And you don't look like a bird. Okay? Tweet.
Hey. You gotta keep him in check.
Yeah,
though. You gotta give him
you got a little tweet at the end.
little tweet.
Yeah.
Little tweet.
And you do this with your... you got to do this with your hands.
Stop.
And you go,
You're gonna get
son,
sued.
tweet.
You're gonna
Yeah,
sue
and then do that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I thought that was actually
That was a
a
very good
really
answer.
good speech, baby.
Yeah. You know,
Wow.
and I'm going to say you're going to be the spokesperson for Twitter.
Oh my God.
Tweet.
Mom.
Yeah.
Why are you letting Dad bully me, Mom?
Yeah.
That's just him, son.
No, but no,
Sack up.
Sack
up. Use your ugliness towards something.
you here's the thing about I don't know anything about raising kids, but the one thing I know for a fact is you got to look them in the eyes and go, no matter what happens in life, I got your back.
Yeah.
And I love you so fucking much.
Yep.
And you don't ever have to worry because mom and dad have you with
Yep.
love unconditionally.
That's a perfect way to say it. Like,
Don't do that.
to just tell your kids, like, you have your people.
Yeah.
Like, this is all you need anyways. The world's a cruel place, but you have your people and we won't let you down. That's...
You guys
Yeah.
gotta raise a kid.
You guys gotta go wait.
No, you have to.
We would have to have sex first
Yeah.
and not in a rape style. Because imagine
No,
if...
the rape style still works.
Imagine if...
So-
that-
It still works. It's still insertion, and there's still juices that flow through your fallopians
Oh my
into your fucking
God.
sack. You know what I mean? And into the womb. So my point is this. So well, what time is it now, man?
You went over.
I know
is it?
he
You
went
didn't call
over.
it.
What is it?
We're at 1:10.
Wow,
20 minutes over.
Amazing.
Time flew by. That's fantastic.
it's fantastic. So give me the question, friend.
On helpful advice with Bobby and Khalyla.
Hi, TigerBelly. My girlfriend tells me all the time she'd love to lick a pussy. She also jerks off to lesbian porn, mostly scissoring. She never watches girl
Mostly scissoring.
She never watches a girl on guy. Should I be worried? I tell her all the time she's gay. I even asked her to roleplay the scenario where she tells her mom she's gay like you did with Gilbert, and she won't do it. She says she's not gay. The sex we have is great, and she says she only wants my dick, but I'm a little worried. She's cool as shit, but what do y'all think? I know Babosito sucked a few dicks and isn't gay, but she is dying to lick a pussy. Is she gay? This language is horrible.
Language is horrible.
And this is from Saccharofrock.
Saccharofrock.
I dated a girl who was dating a girl before me, and then dated a girl immediately after me, right? And I don't know if she's fully gay, bisexual, but when I was dating her, it wasn't really that much of a problem. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I kind of already knew that's what she had. She was into that, right? And it's just like I just kind of went, you know what? I mean, she's with me now, you know. So it's like we're all human beings. We have tendencies and this and that, but I wouldn't make a huge deal of it. But I'm also not a licensed therapist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Most girls are like that, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch male on female porn. I only watch female on female because I don't like looking at men's faces. I have a thing. I don't, if I'm not physically attracted to you and I don't know you as a person, I don't want to really, I don't know. It's always not been my thing. I always watch lesbian porn 99% of the time. I've definitely licked a few pussies in my life. I've definitely been with women, but
What was that? Rewind?
But I definitely am not gay. I know for a fact that, but then I'm neither fully straight nor neither gay, but I don't try to categorize myself. I have sex with men and that's what I prefer, but I watch gay porn and I've occasionally dabbled. I don't think anything of it though. I don't think this girl's gay. But I will say that Bobby is my first real lesbian relationship.
Whoa.
I will say there is a feminine energy about him. I do consider him sort of a woman in some ways. And I say that with like love and in a good way. He has, sometimes.
Keep going, Khalyla. Don't stop.
Sometimes I feel like I am definitely the man in the relationship. And he's sometimes my damsel in distress. And I have to rescue him often. And I have to, register him to vote. And I have to return the car rental. That's all. That's all. My first real lesbian relationship, and I'm really proud of it. And it's been working out.
I'm playing the Ontario Improv Saturday and Sunday, and I'm doing. There's gonna be a guest star. Tell him who's gonna be.
Oh, so do you guys watch Jane the Virgin?
I have seen 2 seasons.
But he's also on CIS.
What's
Miami.
that? Oh, NCIS?
No, CIS.
What's
Miami.
CIS? I don't know. CSI.
CSI. Whatever.
CIS.
Yeah, CSI.
CSI Miami.
Yeah.
And
Magic
I
Mike,
just know him.
Magic Mike Part 2.
Part 2, yeah.
I just know him from being the teacher that Jane hooks up with on Jane the Virgin, but he is going to guest spot on Saturday.
Yeah, and I did a radio show today with my friend Todd from Canada. Shapiro, and this guy Adam was on it, and he's friends with Callan. And I just liked him a lot. You know what I mean? You meet people, and he's dabbling into stand up. I go, you should do a show, because Ontario. Listen, anyone living in the Ontario area, listen. I play the Irvine. I kill it there. I pack it out. Brea was good last time, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Show up, motherfuckers, because I swear to fucking God, you know what I mean? I don't know how many times I have to play Ontario and fucking draw. I can't get anyone to go out there.
Oh, we do have to point out that if you bought tickets for Friday night shows, they've been canceled because Bobby has to be on set all day. So the shows are only going to be 2 shows on Saturday night, 1 show on Sunday.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
I'm shooting Love Thursday and Friday.
Love.
Yeah.
And
so all my friends get on the show except me. Yeah.
Really? I mean, will they have a line?
Hold
You got
on.
bit parts. I just want a bit part. I want a bit part.
I'll get you one once the third season comes around.
Your brother has a show on Friday. So Mangchi is going to be at Los Globos on Friday. So if you live in LA,
How many one show?
what?
One show?
One show, and I think they go to
You
the East
have
Coast
to
after
go
this.
to my brother's show
Yep.
because my brother's a dynamic performer.
He is.
And I love him so.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then come to my show Saturday.
Right.
Get the Lee package right there. Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Very good podcast, guys.
Good job, sweetie.
it.
Any other shows, Khalyla, after Ontario? Oh, wait. I will be in Ontario as well.
Yeah,
I'll do
Gilbert's
guest
gonna be
spot.
in Ontario.
Say hi. Is George, you going to be in Ontario? Whoa. What just happened?
Something blue.
Something blew up. Sorry, guys. We got cut off. What I was asking you.
Good timing though. I'm
Very good
glad that
timing.
didn't happen midway when Bobby was still here. I think it had something to
When he
do with
moved.
moving the table. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So, George, will you be in Ontario? Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe.
You will for sure be there Friday.
Yeah.
I think we're all going.
We're all
right?
going.
We're all there
you
to
can all
support.
you can all see us. Take pictures with George, but you have to come up to all of us and still say,
Oh, but you guys, it's not our show.
oh, "Fine." Still come. It's cool.
It's just we're there
that's
to support.
our TigerBelly thing, though. It's our secret.
maybe,
Whisper.
maybe. But most of the people I think who are going to be there aren't even going to know about our podcast. It doesn't really matter. We're just there to support. We're there to be for Mangchi.
Yeah.
I think go to their website and purchase tickets. Los Globos is a pretty big space too.
It's
So
in Echo Park.
Silver
Yeah.
Lake.
Oh, Silver Lake.
Yeah, it's on Sunset.
Yes, but if you are in Ontario, just whisper, "George has a pink dick," so
Yeah.
we know where you are.
Mm-hmm. And guys, you can write your questions to thetigerbelly@gmail.com. Anything that you want mentioned on Unhelpful Advice. You can find us on Twitter at @thetigerbelly, on Instagram @tigerbelly. You can find me, Khalyla, on Instagram @calamityk. And you can find Bobby at Gilbert's.
At Gilbert. And just a reminder, guys, if you're listening to this, the second vlog is out, and that is on our YouTube page, youtube.com/TigerBelly. Or if you want to search it for right now, we're getting the name fixed. It's Tiger B. We're going to get that fixed. But go check out the vlog. Those, remember, come out on Monday. And then the audio podcast come up on iTunes, Stitcher, and allthingscomedy.com on Wednesday. And the video podcast comes out on YouTube on Friday.
And thank you guys for writing in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for leaving comments, good or bad. We just appreciate the fact that your ears are open for us. And we will see you next week. Ciao.
Bye.
Kau dapat kami lebih buruk kaya kapag hindi tuluma syukur kumala suku tukang kumu pakaki kumula kau dapat kami lebih buruk kaya kapag hindi tuluma syukur kumala
Syukuluki salaman Fit ang bukugani ay makabululi Purong kaya madungdung namin bombola Syukumuki ay ito Syukuluki salaman Fit ang bukugani ay makabululi